welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle at Edhouse, and today I'm doing a slightly larger pour than I usually do. This one is 16 inches by 20 inches, I believe. Yes, 16 by 20. And I'm going to do a kiss pour in colours that I don't normally do. Now, as some of you know, the Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group challenge this month is no black, no white and no primary colours. And I've kind of taken that to heart, and I'm really quite enjoying playing with possibilities. So what I'm going to do, as I said, is I'm going to do a kiss pour. So let me just move this out of the way so we can set up our cups dynamically. So I've got two cups. One of them's supposed to depict the land, and one of them's supposed to depict the sunset or sky. So let's start with some orange. I'm not going to put I'm not measuring anything. You know me, I'm terrible at measuring stuff. All my colours are handmade from other colours, so I know for certain that they are not primary colours. Like, for example, these oranges I'm doing now are made from crimson red and deep yellow, just different percentages. This one I added a bit of Prussian blue to it to make, oh, it's quite thick. Oh, what's that going to do? Oh well, to make some sort of a browner colour. And then I'm going to go with turquoise, and this is super runny, so that's going to do interesting things with that thick brown. And then this is turquoise and I'm going to put it down so I can scrape my tin. Turquoise and I can't remember whether I put Prussian blue or Mars black in that. Oh well. And this one is yellow ochre with Prussian blue and Mars black. Now, I don't know if the camera is going to capture it, but it's definitely got a blueness to it. It's slightly lighter than a Payne's grey. But I'm gonna, oh god, it's also disappearing. Let's leave some of that out to fill in corners if needed. So we've got one cup. Now let's do the other cup. You always start with the one that you want in the middle. And I have this really massive feeling that I am so not going to have enough paint. Especially on the grass side of things. Now I saw someone, and I cannot for the life of me remember which artist it was, but she was doing pours, a sky and a land pour, and then just letting them combine with each other and creating pretty cool stuff. So that, she's my inspiration for this. And so those three were all made from Prussian blue and the mid yellow, and this one was made from yellow ochre and black, I think. So we're kind of trying to get back to similar. That one's a little bit more bluey, then that one's a little bit more greeny, but sort of trying to have the dark on the outsides and the lights on the insides, and who knows if we've got enough paint. I would say we probably don't. How's it getting any better? Alright, let's give it a go. Let's see what we can create here. Now, for those of you that have done some acrylic pouring before, you'll know that there's always, as you pour and the outer hits, it rolls over itself, so you lose that first colour. So that's why I've saved some of this. I'm just gonna pour that directly onto the canvas, and my blue black, that's not very much. Oh well, we'll see. It'll do what it does, won't it? Just scrape that around a bit to give it a little bit of moisture. I'm regretting putting it right in the centre there, because that's where I want my orange to be, and I really don't want the orange to be affected by the blue black, but that's okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens, eh? Now, for those of you that haven't come across a kiss pour, it's where you have 2 cups and you pour them at each other so that the streams of paint actually kiss the canvas, kiss each other before they hit the canvas. I hope that makes sense. Now I'm wondering if there's actually silicone in some of this, because I'm seeing silicone dots happening, which is not my intention. Oh, let's do it. As Ella Fitzgerald would say. Probably got that wrong. Let's do it. So the target is to get these to kiss as they pour. Maybe we will have enough paint. And maybe we'll make a big mess, because that's well, I'm liking this colour combo through here. That's quite funky. This is just a green mess, but let's see what we can create. This is where the art comes in. The choices that you create throughout the whole process is what makes it an art piece. Now, I'm definitely seeing some silicone. I don't think, oh yes, there was silicone. If you recall from a previous painting, That's lots of spiral pours that I did. I actually put silicone in these two colours. So we do have some silicone in there. We do not have enough of the dark blue. That's really annoying me. I'm thinking I might mix some more, because I'd really like to keep this colouring, and we're not going to keep it if we stretch it out like that. So I'll be right back once I've mixed some. Alright, so just mixing that up. Turquoise and Mars Black, that colour is. For those of you wondering, I think this is probably a bit darker than the last batch, but that's okay. And I'm just going to pour it straight around the edges. And what that's going to do is just create that buffer. You can still see some of the turquoise in there. Oh well, that's okay. What's right about this? I'm not kidding. Ah. So let's give that a quick torching. Make sure that those air bubbles come out of there. We don't want any little white pinpricks in the bottom of in this painting, because it's not supposed to have any white in it, is it? But I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. There's a hair in there. Okay. So I'm gonna tilt the bottom first. Just taking it to each corner as I go. Just enough to reach the corner. Don't really want to bring that back again. Don't really want it to go over the sides too much, because I would like to try and keep that rounded shape. Don't think it's going to look like a land mass, but that's okay. Just getting those corners all wet. Alright. I'm hoping this is in focus for you guys, because I'm kind of a little bit focused, if you know what I mean. I just want to bring this paint didn't want that top to go across there, but that's okay. And bringing it down to this other corner. See how it rolls over itself? This is so not what I had planned, but you guys have seen my videos on trying to get sunsets. You know I'm not very good at this. Yep, that corner's done. And then I'm gonna torch it again. Before we do the last little stretch to bring it down. Get rid of some of this big amount of green down the bottom. I'm liking it a lot. Just want to move this further down. Not by lots. I don't want to lose it, but I just want the bulk of that. It was a really big band of that dark green there with nothing in it. There we go. So it does not look like a land of sunset at sunset, but it does look cool. And if I hadn't thought of that analogy or that simile that I was trying to achieve, I probably would never have put these colours together. Again, just making sure that all our edges are covered. Use the right fingers with the right paints on them to cover your edges, otherwise you'll get blue in the green area and green in the blue area. That's not the target. Oh, that's lovely. I can so see that on someone's wall. Yep, I like it. I like it a lot. Could call it an underwater volcano. That would be quite funky. Sort of. Vaguely, maybe? What do you reckon? What I do know is it's going to be dark. It's going to be quite dark, but it's going to have some really, really funky stuff happening in that once it dries. So let me get you down and show you it up close. All right, check it out. Let's get it from another angle because the lighting right now isn't. That looks so cool. So we've got cells. You can see where the cells are because you can see the dents in the paint. Well, I can. I'm not sure if it comes up on camera, but check this out. It's so cool. Look at them. Definitely got some fun cells. These ones here, they've grown a lot, but they super cool. I love it when they do that rainbow thing. It's looking a lot more blue than it actually is. That's actually turquoise. What you can see there is bright blue. Just love the way those rings are. Check it out. Oh, it's so pretty. See you can see the dimpling in the paint. The way the light is reflecting. That's where the silicon's sitting on top. And that's not a wrongness. You clean it off before you varnish, and it's all good. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, I am going to leave this to dry and I will be back in your time. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! It's dry. it's finished and I love it. I'm tossing up whether to call it pollution or algal bloom. Living in an area with lots and lots of lakes, algal bloom is always something that we are very aware of. I love the colours. It's you know, we also live in a volcanic area, so you could put the colours of the volcanics, the beautiful blue, high quality waters, then being murkied up with the algal bloom or the pollution, taking it over, turning the beautiful reds to a yellowy orange. Who knows? What else do you see? You let me know what you think it looks like. I really like it. I'm quite pleased with this. So, does it get any better than that? Alright, so I'm loving seeing all the posts in the event on the Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group of what you guys are doing in the challenge. Remember, no black, no white, no primary colours. And there's of course discussion about what is a primary colour, but for me this one works and I like it. I like it a lot. So I adore you guys. Thank you for joining me. And what else is possible? How much fun can we have now? Bye bye.